Let's just start with the obvious. Madison St. Rose is the best girls basketball player in New Jersey. When we asked coaches and media around the state to cast their vote for Jersey Sports Zone's Miss Hoop Zone, St. Rose received just under 90% of the first place votes in a state loaded with Division I talent. That's by far the highest percentage of any Player of the Year voting we've had in 5 years. Shockingly, St. Rose was left out of the two highest profile national showcases, the McDonald's All-American Game and the Jordan Brand Classic. The popular theory for the snub is that her commitment to the Ivy League in Princeton and not a Power 5 school is what's keeping her out of the All-American mix.
The politics behind her being left off of postseason teams is embarrassing. It's embarrassing for the committee. It's embarrassing for the people that make those decisions. And there's just not enough people advocating for a kid wanting to go to an Ivy League school and make those decisions.
And I feel like Princeton is just such an amazing team, and I met everyone on the team, and their energy is just there. They want it just as much as I do. So me going into that program, I'm just going to fit right in.
Instead of rattling off stats to prove Maddie being worthy of national props, we'll make our argument with just one play. This is All-American Kiki Rice, the Naismith National Player of the Year from Sidwell Friends in Washington, D.C. Here's St. Rose being guarded by the best player in the country. Watch her create space and calmly sink a three-pointer. In St. John Vianney's only loss of the year, St. Rose led all scorers with 28 points against the #1 team in the nation.
I think you could say Maddie is the best player in New Jersey all time. I mean, so the fact that she's been slighted like that is just, yeah, it's laughable.
It is really laughable.
Over the last 3 years, St. John Vianney went 74-2, and those two losses were to out-of-state teams. If it wasn't for COVID, St. Rose very likely would have had 3 state championships and even, perhaps, 3 Tournament of Champions titles. She could have had countless 50-point games during the Lancers' run of dominance, but her ultimate legacy in one of New Jersey's richest programs was elevating an already talented roster to become one of the greatest teams in state history.
I mean, playing with her, she makes the game so easy, and she does all the little things that she doesn't get really credited for. She is an offender, she's a defender, she's everything. She was one of the best leaders that I could ever be under.
Everyone on the team just always had each other's back whenever someone was down about something or whenever people were doing extremely well. We were always cheering on. The energy was always there, and I felt like we just played together all the time.
So Madison St. Rose won't be on the national scene before she heads off to Princeton. But those who know her best know that she's going to get the last laugh.
I mean, of course I'm going to have a chip on my shoulder, but at the end of the day, when you get into college, yes, you're going to have all these accolades, but you're still going to have to fight for your spot. Like, things are not just going to get handed to you.
You know, in today's world, they're so stat-driven, and maybe that's why she didn't get you can't even fathom why she didn't get chosen for those postseason awards that way. But, you know, we all know at St. John Vianney, and I think the people in the state of New Jersey know what a special talent Maddie is.